I have the proposition. Considering that we have Derp with us, I know that pausing in the middle of combat is I don't know bueno, but considering we are waiting for Cap, either way, at least I'm fine giving him another half an hour. Would you guys be fine if we did flashback for Moserin?
Yeah.
The consequences of my action.
Well, I don't know what you're what planning to do exactly, but let me put you back at the tavern basement. And when we get back to the present time, I will, and hopefully with Cap present, I will give like a brief recap of what happened before.
I will say, when the party was talking to the guy, I did not hear or see any of it because my connection was lost at the moment.
Okay.
So I have no idea what they interrogated him about or any of that.
Interrogate him.
You'll have a fresh new take on this situation.
Mothrin was just not paying attention.
Yes. Yeah, essentially.
Why am I dead?
The long story short is that they started with persuasion that the guy was willing to talk, but then he implied that sometimes weird things happen when I'm speaking, and considering the dead bodies inside the cells, the party was like, well, we getting the fuck out of here because we don't want to suffer from insanity effects, which, by the way, this guy had like a lot of knowledge that he would be able to give, but asking questions, getting answers, that could have caused sanity checks and perhaps getting,
a little crazy.
Yes, insanity effects. Speaking of insanity effects, we're gonna get back to that, but Moserin, I believe by the present time, still has a little bit of time as he's suffering under the...
This is while I'm still underneath the thing on the calendar.
I think that happened later because I think I rolled that during the session where neither you nor Cap were present.
Yeah, that happened at the end of this, an encounter.
Alright.
Yeah, so by this point in time, you are fine. Essentially, how the discussion was. The talk was going, and correct me if I'm wrong, is that Nihil more or less mentioned that we can't always, we shouldn't be guilty of things beyond that control. And then he said, swiftly switching to primordial, so only Moserin understood. And I'm gonna write that down again because I don't want the party to
actually
have
just
spoilers.
went up in the chat log to read
you saw
it.
that?
Yeah.
Yes. So this is the only thing that he said. But then the party didn't really stay that long afterwards. So I would say, assuming you're fine with that, and to basically not to convolute the timeline too much, is that Moserin was inwardly what the fuck, thinking about this and then making the decision to I need to get back here and talk with this guy.
Yeah.
And yes, I also did say to the rest of the party, I'm giving that to you because I think this is an interesting role-playing moment, because normally it would be matter of rolling stealth against passive perception, and some of the party here has really high passive perception.
Yeah.
So even without
like I said, I would have used pass without trace and any other bullshit I could find to sneak away.
Yeah, which I'm gonna say that's how destiny crumbles, and for one reason or another, the party doesn't notice you are missing during this talk. And as you have entered and closed the door behind you, you find yourself again with the cultist, more or less, that didn't give his name, or rather, they didn't give his name, you didn't ask for it. And as he's still humming pleasantly, oh, back again?
Alright, I have 2 questions for you. And then I presume you already know why I'm here. Considering you did that funky shit where you saw us through the walls already.
You can say that I have plenty of senses that allow me to see things before they appear. Having extra eyes, you see. Uh,
Right.
and I'm always eager to answer. More insight is always welcome in this ignorant world. However, every question has its price.
Of course. Only two pretty simple questions, I would think. One, why do you know that language? And why did you know to speak it to me?
Hmm. Give me. Because I'm thinking if you would just give it straight up or kind of try to barter with you. Are you trying to be more diplomatic or more intimidating?
I don't know.
Actually, wait, hold
That's-
on. Intimidation, as I mentioned, like last time, wouldn't really work because that fucker has literally zero fear of death or like
Oh,
any
cool.
pain. So, let's see. Do you have any persuasion or diplomacy?
Nope, it's -1. I
Sounds
have a
about right.
9 in charisma.
Sounds about
Hmm.
right.
Okay.
Fellow charisma dump.
I'll roll it anyways. 4. Okay.
Since you're asking so nicely, well, I did mention to your other companions, and I didn't really lie, that I don't really mind one way or the other staying here. After all, death is coming for us all. But I admit, staying in this place for so long while all the interesting things are happening above is quite boring, really. So, would you perhaps promise that you will free little old me after I give you these answers and we'll go our separate ways?
Right, I did forget to promise that. I was already planning on doing that so long as you answered truthfully. So yes, you have my word.
Oh, of course. When you say you have my word, you feel a tug in your soul. Like something grabbing, squeezing just a little bit, and then letting go. You do not feel any pain, just this, for a brief moment, this unsettling feeling that something walked over your grave, more or less, and then just passes. But whatever portion of your mind, even if it would have treacherous thoughts of like, I'm not gonna honor it, those thoughts do not exist. You are going to honor that trait whenever you like it or not.
100%. Masarin is all for honoring this trade.
Excellent. So the first question was, how do you know this language? And the second one was, why did you said what you said?
First one was, how do you know this language, and why did you know to speak it to me?
Hmm.
He has another one that is a little bit
Mhm.
different.
Okay. So for the first one, I would say that this is a part of the enlightenment package. I would say the creatures of old, the ancient ones, and various devils, demons, creatures of darkness, creatures of the night, creatures of the abyss, creatures of the hells. It's good to hear the language of oblivion, to hear the language of your end as it comes day by day, hour by hour. And for the second one, as it kinda ties into the first, imagine you are an artist, you are a painter, and you have this giant canvas in front of you that you need to fill. And you are painting it one bit by bit, section after section. But even as your hand goes through that painting, as you make another slashes, splashes, whatever those artists say they do, you do not know what you are painting. Isn't it interesting? You feel the pieces, but you do not know the full picture. And I would say that this is my case, as well. I have been blessed by those above, those who watch our futile struggle from beyond the mortal realms, from beyond the places that even gods fear to tread. Even though I have been blessed, my mind is still too much mortal for my like. Too much limitations. So sometimes something just clicks in my mind, like finding a key from your keychain and applying in the right keyhole at the right possible moment. So while I would like to claim that I know all about you, that I know your story or how you came to be, I only said what you said because that was the most appropriate thing to say at that point in time.
Fucking ripped. But alright. Will work.
I mean, if you wish to roll insight, you are free to do so.
He's not. He is not rolling insight. He's just going with what he says. One last question while I look for your key. Door.
Oh, of course, I'm already fine with the trade that we have.
There's a strange sense of familiarity about you. What do you happen to know about that? I feel like I should have met you already, but I definitely have not.
Isn't that a question? Perhaps you are being blessed perhaps you are being blessed as well, but you have yet to fully accommodate to your gifts. But while I would like to claim otherwise, I also think that this is our first proper meeting. Unless,
Right.
out of character, unless I'm fucking something up and I'm missing a reference that I
Nope.
should...
All good. I think you already know why I'm saying Lost feels the connection. But yep, that is his final question. He would look for a key, and if he can't find one, he would fucking swing his war pick at the lock to break it open.
Alright. Yeah. And with that, cool, this will step out of the way. I will say thank you, and as from one enlightened to perhaps another that will be enlightened, I wish you good luck in your pursuit of knowledge. I'm sure it will be fascinating.
I'll be sure to keep an open mind.
Oh, of course. Keep your eyes open, no matter how many you will have. Now, and with that, he will leave, and very quickly you will stop hearing footsteps. And as you pull outside, the cultist is nowhere to be seen.
Alright. Yep.
And without much issue, you are able to get back, rejoin the party with none the wiser, I would say, more or less.
Alright.
I think that was suitably creepy.
Good shit.
I can't wait to see what bullshit that causes.
Yep.
Oh, actually, I fucked it up because he would say that, yeah, apart from like giving that farewell, he would also introduce himself,
Oh,
because that's like a faux pas.
Yeah.
I'm Nihil.
Marson Tristville Faultier.
Such an interesting pedigree. But this is like just like you kind of like don't see him like saying. This is like you can swear this is like a hallucinating echo bouncing from the walls as you're like walking backwards, not backwards, walking back to the resting place of the party.
Alright. Yep.
Yeah, just as we are like in the flashback, for bookkeeping purposes, I admit I fucked it up a little bit, but I think more or less, I think from the loot that party got in terms of like pure gold, I think. Hold on, let me look at, for example. That's fruit. That's enemy. Guard has that much. That is that much. Okay. I think between everything in terms of like sheer gold, I think you are good to add. I think like 800 gold pieces in total.
Whoa. Neat.
And there's a loot handout. However, I'm sure that at least in terms of, in case of some items, they have been already taken by the other party members. Either it's a case of like assume like everything that is on these handouts has been taken. Some of it is being actively used by the party members. And the rest is just put into freaking Gerard's bag of holding in his
Yeah.
armpit.
We just stuffed it in his armpit. A lot of it.
I have to add the red horn that I grabbed.
Alright, you did mention that you were interested in that. Alright, so let me put you back to the present times, or rather, just for a second. Here. Actually, I probably shouldn't have because I've adjusted the map a little bit, but don't worry about it. We'll deal with that later.
Oh my god, there's effects on it now. Holy shit.
There's not a lot.
North looks kind of scary, guys.
Nice. Yeah. Long story short, you have met, because I'm not sure how much you heard from last regular session, you found a caravan of around 50 people strong while traveling alongside the Pioneers Road shift and meeting with Sir, in air quotes, Gilbert, one of the very few remaining like combat capable people, and like a hedge wandering knight. You have helped those people to the best of your ability, providing them with some healing, giving them some rations, and you have also accepted a mission to do some hunting. And during which you have procured plenty of food, plenty of extra food that will basically allow the caravan to, at the very least, reach Crossroads Inn, or maybe even go beyond that. So in terms of food, they will be completely fine, assuming nothing kills them on the way. However, and you also, like, you know, were very lucky. I rolled high on random encounter and found like remains of elven transport that had a chest with some also interesting loot in it. Where, for example, one of these pieces of loot is a weapon of warning, which JP went along with my suggestion that basically weapon of warning for them works. It's like very loud gamer commentary, like huge breach incoming, 12 o'clock high.
Enemy UAV inbound.
I just imagine it's like a ping in every like FPS ever, where you can like ping.
You're the last
like
one.
an Apex
It's
Legends.
it's like a call out, like on like an esports call out.
Yep.
Enemies inbound, position B.
Yeah. Yeah, because you went for like extra hunting, and now let me put the regular map, which probably you have seen before. You are fighting a rock, and
It's a rock.
if you if you were curious, Beatrix was not hit by the rock. Sadly, one of the wild magic effects basically sucked her out of life.
It
Instantly
dropped me
killed her.
instantly to 0 hit points.
Yeah.
Oh wait.
She went to heal someone and just gave them her entire life. Which is fucking...
I didn't even do that. I hit you like
Soul.
8 hit points and then took like 40 of mine.
Yeah.
Oh god.
Some ghost was just like...
The new fucking Overwatch thing is releasing on Steam? What the fuck?
Yeah, I'm just laughing. Like, this is so funny for me. Absolute state of Blizzard. Anyways,
I know, right?
we are back with combat as 3 of our combatants are in the air. Fruit is still desperately clutching onto Rock. The Rock,
I cannot fly.
don't mistake me, the Rock is quite injured. However, it is still alive enough that with some lucky rolls, it can kill you. Assuming it will not try to fly away. Because while it is quite angry animal, you do not get a sense of the same madness as you usually get from the creatures. Anyways, as we resume the combat, Fruit, hurting, injured, up in the air, holding onto this blasted creature for your dear life. What do you do?
Oh, it's my turn.
Yes, we are
shit.
starting with you.
Fuck. Well, I'm gonna do what I've been doing this whole time. Fucking whack.
Oh, also, Monsterin, don't be surprised. I used some of. Basically, the call was to use your spells and basically high casting Guiding Bolt most of the time.
Okay.
So that's why you have some spells that's being used. Right,
Yep.
yeah, that's a hit for 9.
I'm going to flurry of blows.
That's before we started to get fucking killed.
I hope they did good damage.
One of them did.
Yeah, one of them did, one of them missed,
was
sadly.
Oh.
The very good one missed.
Alright, that
Oh.
Alright. I'm gonna make a morale check for this creature because it's below half hit points. And its prey is not falling as easy as it think it does, so it might have chewed more than it thinks. So let's see which part of its animal instinct will kick. Or monstrous instinct, I should say. So,
I think rocks are beasts, not monsters.
it's creature type
Are they
monstrosity.
monstrosities?
Yep.
Damn.
If they didn't change that, that's like the basic
Yeah, I just
vanilla
forgot.
stuff. Okay, so one, while injured, it's still wanting to eat something. Basically kill it and then take the body. So it's gonna keep on fighting. And 2, especially seeing that one of the prey has just fallen down. And 2, it will. Yeah, thank you for reminding me. And 2, it will attempt to fuck off.
Oh.
Please fuck off.
Okay.
Oh my god.
Fuck.
No, imagine the loot we could have gotten from it. I say as I'm dead on the ground.
As a free action, can I drop? Like, can I let go? So it doesn't fly off with me?
No.
I mean, it was going to just try to attack you, or rather do an action provoking from everyone, trying to shake you off with contested strength check.
I will willingly let go.
Okay.
There's a
However,
trampoline below me now.
however, there's one potential small issue that I need to remind. Last time, his rock talons hit Hanami.
Yeah.
Hanami is currently grappled.
All right, Hannah.
I think I can make characters super fast, guys.
or solely restrained.
Fuck.
I got it. Once someone queued up, don't worry.
Okay.
Then I won't willingly let go.
Alright. So what it will try to do, as it's trying to beating its wings, it will just shake its head, not trying to damage you, but just shake it enough that it can hit you and with the force of the blow just knock you away. Which also means you would start falling. So yeah, that will be, because of size difference and because of how fucking strong this creature is, contested strength check, ability check.
Can I do acrobatics? Please.
Very well, I will accept.
Yay! Yay! Whoa!
Okay. Okay, so it's not able to shake you off, however it is starting to fly. However, with few holdings, so it's gonna go 15 up, then... Is it not working? Like that? Oh, now it worked. Okay, so 15 feet up and then in this direction, so those of you that are held or holding, they can... And this also provokes, I would say. Not I would say, it definitely provokes, because, yeah. Yeah, Fruity would be
Okay.
here. I moved. So it provokes. I would even say that. Yeah, because it didn't focus on like trying to damage you, just making this like weird movements. It will also provoke from you, Hanami, and Gerard.
Alright.
If
Arnie doesn't attack creatures. They're just staring straight, like they're just like smile.
Oh my god. Fair, I
Just a
guess.
little creature getting carried away.
all right.
And did he provoke from me if I'm on him?
Yeah, I would say like in this situation because he failed the contested check, so kind of with this like wild swinging, he screwed up a little bit and he made an opening for you.
Very well, I'll take it. That's a crit one, never mind.
Okay, never mind. I thought about doing something, but then I was like, no, we are not doing critical fumbles. Okay, right. So that's this creature's turn. And if you're curious, what I was thinking about was like, maybe the weapon just drops.
I mean, I still got fists. I'm a monk.
I'm aware, but yeah, I was like, just trying to balance
Yeah.
one pot against the other. But yeah, it's Gerard's turn.
Alright, we're gonna fight. We're gonna smack him.
Yeah, I'm also gonna put Hanami just on the
Do I have key
level.
points? I do. I think I've used one on him, so I'm gonna
Okay,
use the
7.
second one. We're gonna do
Me?
Flurry of Blow.
You are getting
That's
there.
fine.
However, we have 14 that misses.
And then we're gonna do this. 12 damage on the last hit. That's my
Okay.
turn.
And I probably forgot. I should mention that if you want, as a free action, like if you want to ask a question about the creature, like how much HP does it have, you may attempt a skill check.
Can we do like insight?
Okay.
Or I could do perception? Whichever you'd like.
Perception or medicine could work if like trying to gauge like from the amount of wounds it has, how much vitality does it have left.
Nope.
With
don't know.
11, sadly no. It's looking quite injured. You definitely know it's bloodied, but Charlie, that's not
Alright.
enough. Yeah, as a reminder, Hanami, for the talons, you can try to make a DC 19 escape check. It's not specified what you can use, so I think what makes sense in fiction goes.
Go Joe Economy is straight up thinking Circle of Life right now.
The circle of life.
Oh, they're not really thinking of that. If anything, they're just looking at it. It's like, oh no, you're hurt. Because I can't physically touch you anymore. Let's see. Just cast Cure Wounds. Yes. I cast Spellsword. He gets healed for 7.
Who gets healed for 7?
Rude. They're the only person that's close enough.
Okay. Alright, so give me a moment. Or which I think is... yeah, it's regular.
Be funny if it takes us all out. Ah, man. So scary.
Yeah.
So scary.
Yeah. Okay.
Enter.
Alright.
Can't
Almost
apparently.
serene.
Oh,
Alright. Beatrix has a potion on them, right?
Do I? Good question.
I don't
I could have
know.
sworn we got a potion somewhere.
No, I'm pretty
Yes,
sure I'm
yes,
the
I'm
only
checking.
person that there's-
Fuck. Alright.
I have a healer's kit.
Screw it, I'll use that. Oh wait, that's probably an action. I forget. Do we allow healing as bonus action and damaging spell?
It was 7,
Mm.
Callie.
Because I know we had something about that, but I don't know if it's
Hmm.
allowed or not.
I think what you're thinking about is the house ruling about potions. That you can drink a potion,
Okay.
for example, healing potion as a bonus action, because in regular rules it's standard. And,
Right, yep.
Yeah. So I think in terms of spells, it's going with the regular,
Yep.
which I
Alright.
kind of forget at this point. But there's something about like cantrips and leveled spells that I don't think it's.
You cannot cast 2 level spells in the same turn, but we can cast a cantrip and a level spell. We've done that before.
Yeah. So it doesn't matter if it's like a healing or damaging spell.
Okay.
Like if you cast Shield of Faith as a bonus action, you can do Sacred Flame as a main action. Things like that.
Alright. Well. Screw it, I'll do.
And
this.
well, of course, there's also the requirement for the spell itself, because if the spell cannot be casted as a bonus action, then yeah.
Yeah. I don't know if I did this right, but I'm gonna try it out.
Okay.
Alright. Attack. Normal.
That,
Alright.
that strikes.
Okay.
Thankfully, it has no
Oh, I did do it
specific
right.
resistances
Alright.
or...
So 7 and a 2. Let me look at what I can choose here. Oh, I can choose Psychic. Nice. Sure, I'll do Psychic damage to him.
Make his little bird brain explode.
So
Psychic
17 Psychic damage.
17 psychic, alright. Although, to be fair, I only see the damage roll, I do not see the, like...
I
Type of
clicked
damage
on
roll.
it so that I could see the 2 dice. Because I get to choose from the 2 d8s.
Oh, okay, so it's also a damage and it determines... Okay,
Yeah.
alright, so 17 psychic. Very well. The creature is still alive, but it's like after being slammed by this chaos bolt, it like shakes its head, like screeches again in pain. It's quite heavily injured. Some would even say critically injured, but it's still alive, still flying. Alright, and that's
Alright, yeah, I think that's all I can do. Because, oh. Fuck!
Unfortunate.
Did it have to be wisdom? God damn it.
so you didn't do any like bonus healing spell or
Well,
batteries?
wait, could I? I don't think I could, because I used a leveled spell there.
I mean, maybe Shadow would let you use a bonus action to do a medicine check, but I don't know. That'd be house rule.
I mean, hold on. Because I could do Healing Word. Because that's a bonus action.
Yeah, but that's a leveled spell, and you didn't
Yeah.
chaos bolt.
Yeah.
Alright,
Yeah.
yeah. Alright, because it's a fucking cantrip and level spell. Yep.
Yep.
Alright, so
Olay.
yeah, sadly.
Let's fucking go.
Sadly, no.
I also don't know how many death saves you've been through.
That's the first
First
one.
one.
And,
Okay.
Yeah.
and to be fair, I forgot to ask you, do you wanted to gamble before you rolled?
I don't think it's very smart to gamble right now when my healer is right next to me. Looks at Mozarin.
That is fair. So now you have one successful roll, and
Yeah.
again, like if you get to like 3 successful rolls, something also
I just stayed above
activates.
myself.
Something also activates due to the house roll for the
Yeah.
injuries that we are using. All right. So yeah, you have one successful
my
death
turn.
saving throw. Right. Right,
I
fruit.
probably should have asked if he rolled any death saving throws first.
Back to you.
Goddamn bird. Fuck you.
The goddamn bird.
That's some nasty damage.
I'm trying to freaking put it out of its goddamn
Not
misery.
sure. Yeah. All right, because that's like I don't know why it's still they are doing the disadvantage thing, but we are no
Yeah, I
longer
don't know.
restrained.
It still thinks I'm restrained, yeah. But anyway, there it is. They're my turn. I'm gonna roll perception and see how many hit points it has left.
All right, let me token resources always for everyone. Should seal its health bar.
Wow.
Wowie.
Wow.
Shit.
I have no idea how much that is.
That's an amount. That's a freaking amount.
I'm gonna give you this at the start of combat. It was above 200.
Oh. Someone's fucking took off the muffler of their car or some shit. Sorry.
I didn't hear anything. All right, I think you.
Okay,
managed
so they're
got-
sort of around 25. Okay.
All right. This creature still tries to run the fuck away. However, seeing that it cannot shake you off, it will try to just, cut down Fruit with its multi-attack.
Oh.
However, with its beak, that's gonna be with disadvantage because you're still holding onto it. Not with advantage, with disadvantage. Yep. Oh my fucking god, 19 and a 20. Are you still up? Alright. It's gonna let go, like it's like talons unfurl, not gently, just like go away from let go of Hanami, and with like a swipe, they will try to cleave across Fruit's chest. So continue the effects. So Hanami is no longer restrained. And yeah.
Goodbye, cruel world.
This one is regular. Actually, I think
He needs to roll less than a 4.
did I do? Actually, I don't remember if I did. If I was doing all attacks against you with a disadvantage. Yeah, fuck it.
Yep. Yep.
Wait, why did you? Oh, right, because of the.
Just let go. What do you mean?
I was gonna like say that as just like basically do this more like narratively, like maybe try to give other party members a chance to like get to you.
That's not how gravity works.
Weren't you on your broom?
No, I think I was. If I was grabbed at that point, I probably didn't have the broom.
Maybe.
Still call the broom too.
Rather,
I'm pretty
I
sure.
think you like flew
That's an action.
upwards. You flew upwards, so you were like next to the rock. The rock attacked you. It grabbed you, and you were up in the air by that point already. So it's up to you. How do you want to like?
I thematically have made my decision.
Very well.
Okay.
And with that, the creature will move its full 120 fly speed, provoking from Gerard.
Yeah, he's gonna fucking take that. My boy.
Yeah, it's essentially just. Like,
That's not it. That's what I want.
yeah, I'm pretty sure, like. Yeah, that hits. For 7. There's another screech. The creature Basically, with that amount of movement speed, it's like gets closer towards the edge of your vision, and then next turn it would be able to, like, you know, double dash and it's gone, running away from you.
Well, fuck.
And at that point in time, as you, Monster has seen in slow motion as Halami just fell, being let go by the creature, and Groot also like cleaved and falling
Well, that ain't good.
down. I will, however, because just to see how the death rolls will resolve or into how many we're gonna get, I'm gonna stick with turn order. Does Gerard has any healing?
Before
So-
Dude hits the ground, I'm doing this.
So I don't get a death save?
Yeah, you don't suffer
I
the death
appreciate
save.
that. You can also target yourself, you know.
I know.
Maybe
I was saving it for you.
You're
appreciate it.
protected from fiends. That's so
Oh.
useful.
Do I have any
Well.
fucking healing in this lad?
I spared the dying. You're good.
This lad got acid. He ain't got no healing. He's
Yeah.
just gonna fly down to the ground. And that's his turn. He can't do
I
anything.
can help.
Anami.
I already know what I'm doing. Go. He's on the roof.
Thank you.
Hey, I saved you.
Appreciate it.
They put their arms on their hips and just like, double done.
Job well done. We did it.
Job
What's
done.
this? Starts tapping pocket. Wait. Ah, that would have been so much better if the ring showed up way earlier in the campaign before that other time. Would have shrank.
Signet
We're all
ring.
just like a random noble house. We just like.
Oh, I wonder who this
indoctrinate
is.
us.
It's what is it? It's community. What's the college they go to in community?
Hmm?
Fucking remember.
It's. Do you guys remember what their flag was?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, that's the signet ring.
Good. Good shit.
Alright, so that's spare the dying.
I've been stabilized.
Yes, and Mosserin.
Just don't die. Simple.
Forehead.
Channel divinity.
Oh.
Preserve life. Okay.
Alright, I give Thrud and shit, why am I forgetting? Beatrix 15 each.
15 each. Thank you. I gasp on the ground.
The way this works is emerald dragon scales sort of cover the wounds and then flake off.
But the battle ended. Why did you use the channel divinity?
No, my weapon is a collector's edition.
This is a rare katana.
It's a grade 1.
A rare katana?
Eightfold Nippon steel.
Oh god!
Wado Ichimonji. Yeah.
Oh my god.
My weapon is a warhammer and a great club, but I use dynamite more than anything.
My weapon's a fucking stick. Literally just a goddamn stick.
The only fuck.
I guess my warhammer is part of a set.
Does it have a name?
No, it's just a warhammer.
The bonker.
Weak. No, I'm just kidding.
I can't wait to meet this wealthy collector and then be harassed for my weapon.
I mean, I'd gladly be harassed to trade a worthless stick for a lot of money to a collector and then buy another worthless stick with that money.
Hey, buddy, I can make you a weapon too. You can sell it.
Actually, this might be like the...
A secret boon that we have found.
warhammer.
What?
Third's
Yeah,
gonna
that was
go over to Hanami and just sort of like she doesn't know you well enough to like hug you or like put a hand on your shoulder or anything, so she'll just sort of sit next to you. and just sort of give you like a knowing glance or two, just kind of like, thank you.
Oh, welcome. Just gonna stare at you. Why are you thanking me?
For healing me.
That's what we're. Ah, come on. And then just like fist bump you across the shoulder. I wouldn't I?
Stop it.
Punches you on the arm. Stop that.
Prayer
She'll
of
just
healing.
kind of smile and nod. Kind of two old coots over here.
All right. You 3 take 10 more health.
Thank you. I think we can just go rest now, but I appreciate it regardless.
You never know what happens during rest.
Bro, you gain resistance to necrotic and radiant.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
Do you want to rest
Oh.
before trying to find a proper place that might give you cover against more threats?
No, I meant that we would go find cover now.
Yeah, we will go back to the place with all the little people that we were supposed to help.
Little people.
Yeah, we still got them a
Gonna
good
handle
amount of
360
stuff.
pounds of horse meat. Jeez.
Yes, essentially
Yeah.
speaking, you, as I mentioned, you basically got enough food, enough rations that you can give the caravan so that they, like, group of more or less 50 people can basically at least survive for at least 4 days, probably like 5 or more, basically to get to Crossroads Inn. And for the sake of expediency, because I'm sure that with the spells and skills you have, you are able to stealthily find your way back without incurring any more danger along the way. And you are back at the cavern entrance where you first met Sel Gearbird, Sir with air quotes, and the young hunter by the name of Andrew. And of course, you are welcomed with smiles. In many of the eyes that you see, there's actually like first, even a short ray of hope, glimmer of hope passing through their eyes, as some of them didn't even believe that they would still be able to find some good Samaritans in times like these. People that would selflessly
Fight a goddamn rock.
commit themselves to hunt. And yeah, do you share your story with what you fought exactly?
Yeah, Thrud will just be like, fucking big bird. Big ass bird, angry as hell.
Red, yellow, and blue.
Beautiful colors. And she'll just like regale. Probably
I
like
wonder,
children who
did
are
any
like,
of the feathers fall?
Curious.
Were we able to get a couple of feathers?
Give me a perception check.
Yeah!
Perception or investigation, your choice.
I'm good at perception.
I'm feeling perceptive.
I'm feeling pretty perceptive recently.
Fuck.
No, you're not.
Masarin, not really. However, Fruit, despite the pain and cracking in her back after that fall,
yeah.
and despite being kind of blind, partially speaking, like more or less,
I forgot to set your
Yeah.
bones.
yeah, you are able to find a few of the feathers that fell from the magnitude of attacks that you've leveled against the rock.
I
So-
feel like most of how she finds these things is she doesn't really see shapes super well. It's more like blurred, but she can see colors. So the red definitely stands out against the ground.
Yeah, that's really cool explanation. I'm fine with that.
She definitely gives some feathers to like kids, and if there were like a bunch of kids harassing her, like what she fought and stuff, seeing her like scarred as hell,
Big bird.
she would regale them with the tale.
Yeah,
Sesame Street.
that's actually You know what? If someone wants to help, you can roll with advantage, and you can roll some kind of skill. I'm willing to listen to like possibilities of what you can roll to like see how well do you like sell that story for like morale uplifting purposes.
Hmm.
I'll help, sure.
What
Masterin
do we
likes
want
talking.
to do?
I mean, it could be like
I'm
a
not very good at talking.
flat charisma ability check. It could be persuasion
Sure, we'll do performance.
or
With
performance.
advantage. I have a -1. We'll see how we do.
Yeah.
12, a little above average. Not bad. Mhm.
Yeah, it's all right. It's basically to get the kids because there are some very young people already scarred for life that are part of this caravan.
Wow.
But at the very least, for a while, they are able to forget about the horrors that they have seen. However, both Fruit and basically everyone else would notice that when you like show the trophy and mention like the blue, Gilbert gives you like a very pointed look and says that, "Oh, I know I already imposed so much onto you, but if you'd be willing to stick around for a while longer, and I think there's one more thing I would like to discuss with you after you take a well-earned rest, of course."
I look around at the group. We willing to discuss?
Who is this guy? I wasn't
This guy
paying
is
attention
the guy who
past
gave
5
us the
days.
quest to go get food for this. He's like
He's
the
the one that
only.
put us in danger.
Yeah, he's like the only.
Yeah.
He's like the only fighter in this whole freaking place.
Or rather, someone that
Yes.
has like actual combat experience
Yeah.
that could be called a soldier. There are some other folks that can use a weapon, but it's like peasant militia level.
Hmm.
Yeah, he seems like a tired old soldier kind of vibe. He's been fairly nice, but we have done a lot, so I don't know if you guys want to keep doing stuff for him. We could at least hear it out. I don't know. And I feel like if anything, I was the one who put us in danger because I rolled a really high survival and found the rock. So
Not really.
You know,
That high
it's, I don't think it's your
survival.
fault.
That high survival gave you like a very excellent hunting results.
too.
The random encounter was just random encounter, and that was not the worst thing you could have rolled.
Can't wait to see the Titans of the Deep.
Had to go against like 7 fucking Nagas or some shit in the desert.
You're reminding me of something that I did to my players once.
Oh no.
They were in a dungeon. They fought a Naga with a Minotaur, and there was goblins in another room. The Naga was smart, teleported to other rooms to gather more people.
Oh, they just went from room to room being like, hey, go here.
Yeah. They're like, that's fucked up, Samal. I was just like, eh.
That's what they do.
I mean, the creature is smart, and that's if it knows the place. Then I'm like,
Nagas are intelligent.
Mm-hmm.
I feel like at one point we're gonna encounter like an ant lion situation.
Oh,
Like a big pit
That
with a
makes
thing
sense.
at the bottom.
yeah, like a copper dragon or something.
Mm-hmm. So be scary.
fun you should mention dragons. Anyways, what is the
Anyways.
like party's like decision?
I'm willing to at least hear him out.
For
I don't
now,
know.
you are fine like doing rest.
Yeah, like resting, and then I'd say hear him out, but that's y'all's decision.
What is your
How do we
mother's
trust
maiden
y'all?
name? I need to get into your password.
Yeah, I was concerned that you gave your full fucking legal name to Nihil. Like,
Oh yeah.
middle name too, because most people hide their middle names so that witches can't use their names in like spells. So,
Huh.
fucking
Oh,
good
no.
luck. That's why middle names exist.
That's why middle names exist.
It
Oh my
is.
god.
It is. The reason why middle names exist in like European countries is because people believed that if someone knew your full name, they could use it in a spell. So they hide their middle name from people.
Luckily, I have 4 names, so very hard.
You're double set.
I mean, that's how Dresden did it.
Mm.
4 names in total?
Well, my first name is